Hey guys, Justin here from Game Time Edits, giving you guys the industry skills, tips, and hints that you need to pump up the quality of your content creation. In this video, I'm going to ask you a very important question. Where is your content going? Do you currently have your own YouTube channel that you like to push your post-production content to? Are you a Twitch or Mixer streamer looking to create pre-produced content for you to roll live? Or are you just a social media bug who likes to create really cool highlights to push to TikTok, Twitter, or Instagram? Either way, our favorite video editing software gives us those options for where the video is heading. Let's dive into sequence presets and settings to help prepare yourself for where your video is going. Or if you finished your video, let's talk about export settings, preparing your video for where it's going to be uploaded. Let's kick things off by right-clicking in our projects window and creating a new sequence. By clicking the settings tab, we can find a variety of sequence options that can be modified, building a template for where our video will be uploaded. Scroll to the editing mode drop-down menu and click custom. Most people like to boost their frames per second output to 60, as it is supported by most online platforms. Other choices in frame rate may come down to television broadcast standards or even artistic value, but for now, let's keep it at 60. And always leave your videos on progressive scan. 1920 by 1080 is the standard HD resolution for the 16:9 aspect ratio, commonly used by all YouTube content creators. If quality is key and file size is no issue, use these sequence settings for your basic edits. 1280 by 720 is a smaller HD resolution commonly used by streamers in order to relieve a bit of resource stress on their PC's performance. The file size is smaller and requires less bandwidth to stream, which can make all the difference in the long run. My Tekken 7 clip here is natively 1920 by 1080, which means on a 1280 by 720 sequence, I'll need to use my scale tool to fit it perfectly within my new resolution. Both the 1080 and 720 resolutions can be used on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and any video game streaming service. But be mindful, Twitter by default has a 2 minutes 20 seconds duration limit. For all the Instagram content creators out there, I highly recommend the 1:1 aspect ratio, a perfect square, with a 1080 by 1080 resolution. Videos on Instagram can be set to a maximum of 30 frames per second, so we'll adjust that here and meet the site's upload specifications. By dropping my Tekken 7 Vision onto the 1080 by 1080 resolution sequence, you'll see that I have created black bars on the top and bottom of frame. If these black bars are not to your liking, duplicate the clip on your video track, scale it up, and add a blur from your effects tab. This will make use of the complete 1080 by 1080 resolution ready for Instagram. For all you TikTok users, we're going to flip the switch on the 1920 by 1080 resolution, trading values in height and width of the image to create a 1080 by 1920 sequence. If this setting will be a frequent go-to for your edits, go ahead and save it in the presets so it becomes selectable from the sequence settings drop-down menu. This 9 by 16 ratio is perfect for mobile and tablet devices and will fill the entire screen when uploaded to TikTok. If you want to keep the Vision 16 by 9 in TikTok, replicate what we did with the Instagram resolution, adding duplicate blurred video and even text and emojis to fill the screen. When exporting, we can force change the frames per second, width, and height values of the video. The timeline at the bottom is adjustable so you can make in and out points on particular parts to export if you don't want to export the whole timeline. In Sony Vegas Land, hit Ctrl+M to create a new sequence, and in similar fashion to Premiere Pro, modify the video values to match where it will be uploaded. For questions or additional information, drop us a line in the comments below. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to Game Time Edits.